My soulmate. You know that feeling when someone you deeply love just vanishes. No warning. No explanation. One day you're everything to them, the next you're staring at silence, wondering what went wrong. That's where I was. I blocked you. Ignored your calls. Ghosted the one person who always showed up for me. At the time I told myself it was the right thing to do. I convinced myself it was control or strength or protecting my space. But deep down it was fear, immaturity, pride. And that silence I gave you, it was never meant to hurt you like it did. But I see now it tore you apart, and I hate myself for letting it get that far. You waited. You hoped. Day after day you kept the door open for me. Not with demands, just with a wish. A text, a call, any sign that what we had mattered. But instead of showing up, I kept hiding. I left you in the dark, alone with your questions and broken trust. And in that silence, something inside you shifted. You started to choose yourself. You stopped begging for clarity from someone who wouldn't even give you the decency of a response. You drew boundaries, not out of revenge but out of love for yourself. You pulled your heart back into your own hands and said, "No more." That strength, it was beautiful and heartbreaking, because while you were rising, I was unraveling. I watched you from afar, how your energy changed, how your peace returned. You stopped chasing. You stopped needing my presence to validate your worth. And suddenly I felt it, the ache, the loss, the regret. I used to think you'd always be there, that somehow no matter what you'd wait. But I see now that people like you don't wait forever. You move on. You evolve. And in doing so you become even more powerful. Now I'm the one staring at the silence. I scroll through old messages, reread conversations, check your status hoping for some kind of sign. I wonder if you still feel me the way I feel you. If there's even the smallest part of you that wants me to reach out. Because everything inside me is screaming to do just that. I want to tell you how much I miss you. How I never stopped loving you, not even for a second. But I know my love wasn't enough. Not because it wasn't real, but because I didn't show up for it. I didn't protect it. I didn't protect you. And now I'm standing in the wreckage of what I broke, wondering if it's too late to rebuild. I've been diving deep into myself, into everything we were. Into the parts of me I always avoided. I've seen how my fears, my emotional shutdowns, my inability to be fully open, they were never about you. They were my own shadows. And you were just trying to love me through them. But I kept pulling away. And every time I left you in that silence, it carved a little more pain into your heart. You never deserved that. Even if the world doesn't understand us, even if people have their opinions or doubts, none of that matters to me anymore. Because what we have, what we had, was never meant to be understood by everyone. It was meant to be felt. And I feel it still. Deeply. Silently. Constantly. Even in your absence, I feel your presence. In music. In dreams. In the quietest spaces of my day. I remember your laugh, not just the sound of it, but the way it felt. Like it opened up a door inside me that had never been unlocked. And now, I miss that feeling more than words can say. I miss the way you looked at the world. With wonder, with fire, with love that poured into everyone around you. But mostly, I miss the way you looked at me like I was worth the risk. I want you to know I never stopped believing in us. Even when I got lost, even when I pushed you away, somewhere inside me I still knew we were unfinished. We were paused, not broken. And the love that we share, it doesn't fade. It waits. It grows. It teaches. It becomes something even more powerful than before. The truth is, you've become a mirror for me. You reflect back parts of myself I didn't want to face. But now I see them. And I'm ready to stop running. From you. From this connection. From myself. There's something I need you to know. This isn't just a love story to me. It's a soul connection. Something bigger than the two of us. Something I didn't understand at first, but now, it's all I feel. I can sense your energy when you're near, even when you're silent. And no matter how far we drift, it still pulls at me. But as much as I want to be by your side right now, I can't. Not yet. Because if I come back too soon, still broken, still uncertain, I'll just hurt you all over again. And you've had enough of that. From me. From love. From life. So I'm giving you the space you need. And I'm taking the space I need too. Not to forget you, but to become someone worthy of standing next to you. Someone who doesn't flinch at intimacy. Someone who shows up day in and day out with love that's consistent, clear, and safe. You don't owe me another chance. You don't owe me anything. But if you ever look back, if you ever feel that pull again and wonder if I'm still here, I will be. Still loving you. Still believing in what we could be. Only this time with more depth, more 𝘽𝙪𝙨, more soul. You taught me what real love looks like. And now I'm learning how to give it. Take all the time you need. I'll be healing, growing, and becoming the man who can love you the way you always deserved. And if that day ever comes, if the stars align again, I'll be right here. Ready, whole, and all yours.
Please do like, comment, and subscribe for daily updates. Thank you so much for watching.